Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, angels and demons and monsters and serpents. This is Brothers of the Serpent Podcast, and we are coming to you live from the 10 by 10 by 10 tangent cube of science, where we are nestled amongst the dusty bones of an ancient seabed.
High atop the Edwards Plateau.
High atop the Edwards Plateau. And, yeah, it's good to do a live. It's been a while since we've had a live.
Okay.
Kyle's running around like a madman trying to get everything ready. As always, we got plenty of time. We checked things last night. We made sure we got a new streaming setup in the studio. Looks good. You guys totally can't see it, but there's multiple monitors. It's a beautiful setup. And still, we come down here and we're like, oh shit, we got to do this. Oh damn, we got to do that. By the way, the Watcher is joining us, I think. It's been a long time since we had the Watcher, being able to join us on a regular basis. He was there with us for the 2 Randall episodes, which was awesome. But we didn't have him on audio. And he's here again today, I think.
Supposed to be.
He's supposed to be here. We sent him the invite link. But yeah, if he does join, or if he is there, maybe we can get him to... Is he going to be able to say hi? Or are we going to have to wait for next time?
Well, he can say hi.
He will be able to say hi, but you won't hear it.
He might. I don't know what's going to happen.
Anyway, yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Ooh.
What you doing? What are you doing?
I made that bigger.
Oh, good.
That shouldn't change the picture, right?
I don't know.
It looks like it maybe stayed the same.
Okay, we'll do it live.
Okay.
So we have a ton of emails. Did you have news stories?
Nothing.
Okay, I got
updates and stuff, but...
Yeah, updates. And then, of course, if any of y'all... We'll be reading emails. We're still catching up from, early 2025. We're getting there. We made our way all the way through 2024.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to hearing those.
Yeah, there's some really good ones I was reviewing earlier today and yesterday. There's some really good ones. And then there's a massive chunk of emails that I'm saving about cart ruts. There was an enormous number of cart rut emails after we did that episode on the cart ruts. And I actually want to respond to those in a specific show because we're going to need to show more video because there's lots of great questions and everything like that. But I'll be if we get that far, I'll be skipping those today. Of course, it could be possible. It's possible that we will make it through 3 emails in total, which is you guys
traditional. Start
the betting pool. How many emails do you think we'll get through in one show? But we can start with some Space Weather News. Yes. Space Weather News from spaceweather.com. Geomagnetic Storm Watch is upgraded. NOAA forecasters have upgraded the May 15th Geomagnetic Storm Watch to Category G2, moderate. This new forecast takes into account not only an incoming stream of solar wind, but also the possibility of a glancing blow from a CME. The new moon will provide dark skies for high-latitude auroras. Also, rainbows suck light out of the sky. Last week, in Spain, there was a beautiful double rainbow.
Uh-huh.
The arcing colors, however, were not what attracted attention. The impressive thing was the dark band between the rainbows. So there's an image on the website. It shows quite accurately what we could see with our eyes. The dark arch is called Alexander's Dark Band, after Alexander of Aphrodisias, who first described the effect in 200 AD. All double rainbows are separated by such a band. The bright primary bow, which is on the bottom, is formed by light reflected once inside raindrops. The less bright directions. So in between the 2 rainbows, light is simply not bent toward the observer, so it looks dark. Okay. And that's how rainbows
so it's one rainbow.
That's right.
We need to call that guy. We need to send that guy an email.
Thing.
There is no double rainbow.
This is a double rainbow, right?
It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah. Actually, it's an evil rainbow.
It means that you just couldn't see that it was only one rainbow.
That's right.
Poor guy.
And that's how rainbows
crushing his
can suck light out of the sky.
Dang.
Yeah, I know. We're crushing that guy's. His whole thing. Yeah.
His life was changed forever, and now he's going to realize it was not even real.
It was an illusion.
It was
totally all an illusion.
Oh.
Current conditions: solar wind speed 457.3 kilometers per second. The density is 3.47 protons per cubic meter. The current sunspot number is 58. That's a bit low. K index is now 3.33.
Hey.
24-hour max also 3.33, which is on the upper end of the quiet range. Current spotless days stretch 0 days, of course. 2026 total spotless days 3. So we're actually coming back. If you look at their list here, it's interesting. 2025, 24, 23, and 25, 24, 23 had 0 days with no sunspots. In 2022, there was 1 day. 2021, there was 64. 2020, 208, so on, and it goes up. So we're coming out
of solar cycle 25.
Of 25.
Dang.
Now 2026, we have 3 spotless days total in the year already.
It's an 11-year cycle, people.
Yeah. This is true.
You're making me feel old.
We are. We're getting old.
We are.
How long have we been doing this podcast? The podcast birthday is coming up.
It's like 10 years.
Yeah. An entire solar cycle.
Yeah. Damn.
And it's like, that's like one solar day or something.
What?
It's 11-year cycle.
Oh no, I thought it was. Is it really? That's just a day?
No, that's not. It's not. It's rotation period. Yeah. No, I'm just thinking of like how old is the sun? Like, you know.
Oh yeah.
That's like a second for it.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so I got everything's larger.
Is the watcher in there? Oh, he is in there.
Yeah, he's here. Come on and say something, bro. Let's hear what.
Yeah, let's see if we can hear you, or if they can hear you.
I might just hear him through the speakers.
Oh.
Say hello.
What?
There's an audio-video lag.
Is there?
Let me check my properties. No.
Oh, people are saying we got lag in the. Yeah. All right, Kyle, we'll take a look.
Yeah, I'll fix that.
Which direction is the lag?
Yeah, that's a good point. Is the audio coming first or the video coming first?
Yeah, what's happening first, the audio or the video?
Because I think I have a half-second delay on the audio, and if there's no delay now...
Yeah, you got to fix it.
Here it is. I have a 250 milliseconds, so a quarter second
lag.
All right, let me cancel that.
Yeah. Lag canceled.
And then in like a minute, you guys will catch up to where we're at. And you can tell me. Oh, it paused for a second? Of course, you know, I shouldn't take one person's advice on that.
Right, yeah. You can't.
So, yeah, if anybody else sees the lag, let me know. But now I've gotten rid of the audio delay, so.
All right, he's saying it's dialed in now. Dialed in.
We don't need the old quarter second delay.
Yeah, we used to require it. I don't remember why.
Probably something to do with the camera before the Osmo.
Yeah.
Unknown. Unknown.
Well,
things are always changing in the studio. So.
Yeah. Is
the old people don't see the lag? Great. Thank you.
All right, Watcher, you're in here. Have you said anything? Okay, it looks like his audio's on.
He's saying he can sort his audio during the break. Why do I don't need to sort your audio.
We're not having a break. What break?
You should sort your own audio. You should be coming through the speakers. All right.
Oh, he says, okay. He said he's saying tons of stuff and it's no dice. Classic. More.
That's totally on your end.
All right, well, let's get to the emails then.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, first one is called "I Love You Guys" from Lucas. It says, "Dear Kyle and Russ, I listen to your podcast like I'm waiting for my favorite TV show to drop the next episode. I have never found a podcast that keeps me listening episode to episode religiously like yours, besides Cosmographia, which isn't fair because that's you guys as well. So, you guys bring me so much joy and make me think about so much. I crave knowledge. And even though it's not degrees, but certificates of ignorance that are under your belts, I get the same brain stimulation as if I were just listening to Randall Carlson. Well, not exactly. I have to take notes when I listen to Randall. But regardless, your show is amazing. I'm not completely caught up yet, but I'm on episode 229, only because I had to go back and re-listen to the Book of the Damned episodes. P.S. Kyle, I absolutely love your music.
Oh, cheers, bro.
Half of it is in my playlist. Tunnel Vision may be my favorite, but it's hard. It's so cool that one of my favorite podcasts can also be one of my favorite bands.
That's cool.
Such a cool synergy. Love you guys. You make my days so much better. Keep spreading the wisdom, guys. Snakes!
Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Okay.
That's a good one to start with. What?
I'm going to check this lag on from myself. Let's see.
Okay, so this one's going to take a while. This is why, if we're only going to get through 3 emails, because this is really cool. This one's called Aboriginal Stories Compilation from Alex, Dead Goat, in the Discord. Says, "G'day, Russ and Kyle. I've finally got around to collecting a bunch of ancient snaky stories from around Australia. Ironically, I haven't included any stories about snakes. But I emailed about a year ago and said I'd get onto putting these stories together, so apologies for the delay, but here we are." And then, and then apologies for our delay, bro. There's double delays here. You had a year-long delay in sending us the email that you said you would send, and then we had like a 2-year delay in actually reading the email. So the issue is every time I talk to another elder or hear a Dreamtime story, I feel like I need to add it to the list, so I'll try to keep it as short as possible. And since diving into a topic, I now understand why Marty will get to that later. Yeah. So as a summary to the PDF attached, these are the topics, some of which I've researched, some I've been told firsthand, and 2 of which are my own interpretations. Both can be verified and confidently confirmed by my own certificate of ignorance. And in the spirit of Professor Shy, I'm dubbing myself a PH Down Under of Ignorante in the study of anomalous Indigenous Australias. In this document, you will find stories depicting first-hand accounts of sea level rise, 40,000-year-old megafauna, the handprints of a giant cannibal, a missing 411 Fae tale, cosmic impacts, 7,000-year-old volcano eruptions, a plasma CME event, as well as a smoking ceremony tradition that could be the reason how these cultures have continued to exist for tens of thousands of years. So with that, brew your morning coffee, Russ, and take a seat because it's a tome. P.S. I have most of the sources if you need them too. Snipes! Okay, so he sent a PDF document, and I was reading through these, and I can't read. I'm not gonna read it all on the show, but there is a lot of cool stuff in here. For example, sea level rises. A Japanese study focused on 18 different Dreamtime stories from around Australia's coast that recall a coastal inundation as sea levels reached their present level at least 6,000 to 7,000 years ago. About 20,000 years ago, sea level stood about 120 meters or around 400 bananas below its present level. By about 13,000 years ago, sea level had risen to around 70 meters below its present level. 1,000 years later, it had risen to about 50 meters below present. So I am going to try to read the names of these people. Yindinji, the Yindinji people. They recall a time when Fitzroy Island was part of the mainland and offshore Green Island was 4 times larger. The story may date from as much as 13,000 years ago. A more conservative interpretation based on a sea level just 30 meters lower than today would place the age of this story at about 10,000 years. The Naranga people, they recall a time when there was no Spencer Gulf, only, quote, marshy country reaching into the interior, unquote, lying just above the ocean surface and dotted with freshwater lagoons where birds and other animals flocked. If this is depicting outermost lip of the Spencer Gulf, which today lies around 50 meters below present sea level, then it would have originated 12,000 years ago, even if they refer to more than 9,000 years old. Then there are some, this is really cool, the Diprotodon, I think is how you say this, the megafauna. So there is a people that have stories about this. They tell stories to their children to this day about an animal called the Yamuti. The Yamuti is a large, scary creature that will steal kids. The Yamuti story is told as if the creature is a real threat, not part of the spirit pantheon, but it hunts and lives among us. Kids are told to run to the nearest tree and climb up high because the Yamuti could not look up. Researchers have connected the visual description of the Yamuti with one of Australia's extinct megafauna, the Diprotodon, the largest marsupial to ever have existed. It is like a giant wombat weighing up to 3.5 tons from head to tail, about 4 meters long or 13 bananas. In this region, the most recent archaeological dating of a Diprotodon was 40,000 years. And this is the depiction of the thing. Kind of looks like I don't even know how to describe it. It's really weird. But it's just a giant marsupial. So that's cool. If those stories are actually talking about this animal, they're like 40,000 years old. That's amazing. Of course, the latest remains could be not, like maybe they haven't found the most recent remains of one.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. This is another one. A giant cannibal. The Molka story from the Noongar people. So Molka and Jinda, the first spirit people of the Nieting, which means cold time. Spirit is the word used, but agreed that he was very real at the same time. Molka was a fearsome, dreaming being of enormous size who lived in a cave. The stencils are said to be of his hands, partially because many are high up on the ceiling. Molka was the illegitimate son of a woman who fell in love with a man to whom marriage was forbidden. Common knowledge that Aboriginal Australians had a very sophisticated partnership structure to avoid inbreeding, which was probably common in most tribal cultures up until monarchies became fixated on bloodlines. This story is a pure example of that understanding. So as a result, Molka was born with crossed eyes. Even though he grew up to be an extraordinarily strong man of colossal height, his crossed eyes prevented him from aiming a spear accurately and becoming a successful hunter. As he could not hunt and probably became ostracized from his community, he turned to catching and eating human children and became the terror of the district. He lived in Molka's cave, where the impressions of his hands can still be seen much higher than those of an ordinary man. An archaeological study found 452 handprints in the cave. 5 radiocarbon dates were obtained, which suggested people began visiting this camping area and using ochre since about 6500 BP, making Molka's cave one of the oldest radiometrically dated rock art sites in southern and Western Australia. So his mother scolded him for his antisocial behavior. He turned on her and killed her. This disgraced him even more, and he fled the cave. Aboriginal people were outraged by Molka and set out to track down the man who had flouted all the rules. They finally caught him 156 kilometers south of Haydn. Because he did not deserve a proper ritual burial, they left his body for the ants, a grim warning to those who break the law. Another story of Molka's death depicts his body being dismembered and scattered all across the southwestern corner of Western Australia. We still have towns named after the body parts. Like he's got one, modern day Kataning or Kart An Ing means head lies here. That's the name of the town. Okay, one more. The missing 411 story. The Kuku Yalanji people. The Guan Gan spirits, of which there are 2 kinds of spirits, the Imjin and the Timara. The Imjin are small, stocky creatures that can call children away from the camp. The children become entranced, and one story tells of the children passing a hunting party from their community, and the children said that they were following their father's voice. The Imjim have a long, flat tail that they brush behind them to hide the footprints of the children. They live in caves and rocky hills and mountains. The Timara are the benevolent counterparts. They are tall and thin beings that protect the children from the Imjim. That's cool. Like, again, it's like the missing 411. And the things, they call them away and then they brush away their footprints. So he has a bunch more in here: cosmic impact accounts, plasma CME events, ancient volcano eruptions. It's really cool. So I really appreciate this, and I'm gonna go through all of it, and maybe we can do a.
Watchers posting little things on each one of these as well.
Oh, okay. Molkas Cave is a significant indigenous cultural site located roughly 16 kilometers from Wave Rock near Hyden, Western Australia. It features ancient hand. What? Can you scroll it down?
Oh, sorry.
Ancient hand stencils and rock art offering insight into local Aboriginal history. Cool. Yeah. Well, I love this idea that these stories can be carried forward for so long, tens of thousands of years. If the story about that megafauna is accurate, could be a 40,000-year-old.
Is this a website or is this all embedded in the email?
No, he sent me a PDF. He put this together himself.
Can we post that like in the Discord or something? People are interested.
Yeah, I mean he is in the Discord, but yes,
Hey,
we can
post that in the Discord.
Yeah, this is really fantastic. I can.
It's been like years.
Right. Maybe he's not even in there anymore. But yes, if Dead Goat, if he's still around in the Discord, bro, if you never posted this PDF in there, you should definitely post it. If not, I will send it. I could post it in the Discord because it's really good and there's lots of cool stories in it.
That's cool.
So
Thanks,
I really
bro.
appreciate that. Yeah, this is rare. Usually I get emails they're like, oh, I put it together a PDF of all this stuff. And I look through and I'm like, okay, I can't, for multiple reasons, it can just not be right to do on the show.
And then the virus just goes straight into your computer.
Yeah, directly into
You're like, this is not a good PDF. 2 weeks later, entire computer crashes.
Like, why is it on fire? Yeah. But this one was really good. Like, it's number one, him being in the Discord and, communicating with people. I knew who he was. And then number two, the way he wrote about it in the email itself, I was like, okay, I'll at least open it up and look and see what he's got. And then I looked in the PDF and I'm like, okay, this is really cool. So,
sweet.
Yeah, so I really appreciate that. I love that kind of stuff.
Do we have any negative feedback?
Negative feedback.
Yeah, you got somebody trashing us right now?
I'm sure there are. Not in the list right now, though. I don't think.
Okay.
You want some negative feedback?
Yeah, throw one at me.
Well, you just need to read YouTube comments.
That's what I told them. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. You see?
What? What did I miss? I feel there's like two different shows funny. Going on right now.
I know. It's exactly what I said. This guy right here, Random Collision. He's like, oh yeah, you're just boosting your egos. You need negative feedback. So.
Oh, I read all the negative feedback too.
So I was like, negative feedback is your job. Like this is the YouTube comments.
Yes. Yeah.
So yeah, he said we need to talk faster and the show's too long. So I was like, thanks.
Okay, good. You could not listen live and then listen to the recorded show and use 1.5.
1.5.
Speed. Yeah. I mean, it's simple. Bro. It's like,
now here's my
it sounds like
feedback.
An operator error.
That's funny. You said the same thing. It's like, yeah, just read the YouTube comments.
Yeah. We get plenty of, I mean,
but dude, the greatest negative feedback though was Nick.
Yeah,
about evolution.
Mm-hmm.
Which like,
yeah, you guys sound like fucking morons. Stop talking about evolution.
It like started this, funny conversation for a while, and then we did that 3-part series. That was great on hybridization.
Yeah, he
Still
actually.
one of my
there's
favorites.
actually an email in the list from him if I get to it. Yeah.
Okay, well, all right.
Nick the biological robot. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. No, he's great. Yeah. Okay. So this is another example. What am I missing?
They're all gonna give us the negative feedback.
Oh yeah, give it to us. Russ talks too fast.
2.5 speed.
2.5 speed it is. Yes, do it.
Dude, here's for your 2.5 speed when you're listening later. Fuck you. Just kidding.
GFY, buddy. Okay. All right. So this one's called Moving Large Stones, 300 plus tons down mountains. Greetings, SnakeBros. Ask and you shall receive. And then there's a video link. So, but he translates the video. 1929, due to the recession, Mussolini commissions a monolith to provide employment at Carrara's Marble Mountains in Tuscany, which is around 2,600 feet tall. A block of marble weighing 300 tons, 19 meters long by 2.35 meters square was cut, put into a wooden cradle, and slid down the mountain. The cradle used 50 tons of wood, 14 tons of steel, plus all the rivets, 10,000 meters worth. The cables are wrapped around wooden piles driven into the mountainside and constantly greased. 18 cables of 560 meters each are attached to the cradle. The cradle is slid down the hill on square and rectangle-shaped logs greased with soap. They used 70 tons of soap. The logs weighed 75 to 80 kilograms each. It's said in the video that this method was used by the Greeks and Romans and used on the mountains until the 1950s. And then there's another video link. And in this video, these boys did it as kids are doing a yearly demonstration to show people and keep the slidey moving block skills alive.
Cool.
It'll give you nerds a chance to see all the details and mechanics of this method. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. There are yearly videos of this event already till 2017. He says, I just watched your live with Ben in Peru and I wanted to get these to you, but if you're interested, I can find them and do better, more detailed translations. Then there's a 10-kilometer, another video where it's 10 kilometers from the base of the mountain on the relatively flat to the sea at Mariana di Carrara. The same people above also recreate this and have a video of it too. The cradle is pulled by 36 pairs of oxen. Yes, 72 oxen. Of course it is.
Damn.
It took 2 months to get it from the quarry to the boat, and a special boat was built in the docks, and it weighed 150 tons. Another video. This one was pulled by tugs along the sea to Rome's seaport, and then at the high tide up the... What?
I'm just thinking we have to see that. I want to see how they get it. Like, okay, you got 72 oxen.
Yeah.
Do they walk out on the dock? Is the dock long enough for the oxen to go all the way and get
Way
the stone?
past
Yeah.
the boat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
He's got all the video links in
Yeah,
here.
I would love to see this. This is great.
I can forward it to you. We could go over it and then like maybe do some episodes on it because I'm just reading the email right now. But yeah, it's
Negative comments, dude.
oh good. Keep them coming. Not enough music. Do we play those instruments or are they decoration? It's both.
The violin should be a decoration, believe me. You do not want
Come on. Let's hear it.
Oh. I can do one thing. I was also told by the very rude lady at the violin store that this is a piece of shit. And I need to buy one of theirs. I was like, can you set it up so I don't...
Here we go, folks.
It's not even tuned.
It doesn't matter.
Oh my gosh. I don't even know which one's out of 10. I'm doomed.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Yeah, you asked for it.
Kids are learning violin, huh? May not survive the neighbors. Yeah.
Oh, that was that string.
This is how this. In case you guys don't know, this is how it always sounds with any string players. Like, let's play. Like, okay, and then for the next 15 minutes, this is what you get every time. You know, Ben and I are like percussionists. So we're standing around, Kyle and Yusuf doing this for 15 minutes, and Ben and I are like,
dude, this thing is so fucking hard to tune. Whatever.
I was saying it doesn't matter. Okay, that's. Okay, this is. Okay, that was actually
Sounds like shit though.
way better than I expected. Based on the last time I heard him try to do that. That was really good.
I was working on that one move. But I can't do much else.
That was actually, I'm very impressed.
Thanks, bro. Yeah. Yeah, that's the worst one. Yeah. Very hard.
Well, I mean, this is what happens when you get negative, comments. You guys even play those things? No, actually watch this. It's interesting. Like I can play the trumpet, sort of. I haven't practiced in years, but this is very difficult as a trumpet player. Like I pick this thing up and I'm like, and it's just like it go like all of my trumpet playing instincts work against me when I try to use that thing.
Yeah.
But it sounds fantastic. Kyle, who has no trumpet playing instincts, can play this, and it sounds great.
It's a euphonium. The watcher was asking. French horn. Nope, can't hear your audio. Oh, you're not in the studio? What do you? Yeah, you are.
Yeah, you're in. Okay, so back to this moving. I agree.
Yeah.
We should watch these. I'll forward this to you. We can go over it because I think this is cool. But I wanted to read the email on the show anyway.
Dude, we could watch them on a live stream.
We could read. Cool. Yeah, is that okay? Is that okay? I guess
you have to play the trumpet now.
Oh. I have to.
They said
It's demanded.
play the trumpet.
Gotta warm up there.
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! Can't
Trying to do chops
yeah.
or it taps.
Man. Woo! Yep, haven't practiced in years, like I said. Woo! Not as good as Kyle's violin.
That's pretty. I cannot hit those notes. That's for sure.
Who died? Yeah.
The stream died.
The stream died?
You guys, no. I was gonna just sign off, dude. Like you're playing taps and just.
Oh.
Just sign off.
Good thing I couldn't actually play it.
That would have been funny.
So yeah, back to the moving giant blocks. This is all really cool, and I think we should go over this stuff and we can address it on the show. It'd be fun. But I don't know. Can you? I guess you can. You can watch other people's content on your content.
yeah.
Yeah. Is that okay?
Shit, yeah. I mean, people do it all the time.
Yeah.
We'll do a reaction video.
How do they do that? Yeah. So there. Okay. He says there's one more video showing the carving and erection in the final place. So the setting up of this obelisk. He says. It's surprisingly hard to find any real info on it, but you might find this site of interest as it lists the surprising number of Egyptian and Roman obelisks in Rome, including one from Ethiopia. Anyway, I hope all this makes sense and I haven't overwhelmed you with info. Enjoy. And also thank you for all the great everything you are and do. Really appreciated. Ha! Snakes!
Bro.
Yeah, cheers. Let's see.
people's animals went nuts when you were playing the trumpet.
I'm sure. The music moved his kidney stones. Oh yeah, you can put the trumpet right up against the kidneys, blow.
You could have put the mute in.
Break up
the mute.
The mute actually makes it harder to control the embouchure, and I was already having trouble with that. Okay, Magical Egypt. So this one is from, let's see, Joe. Says, hello from the plains of Saskatchewan. I promised myself I wouldn't write in until I caught up, and now I have. I have even listened through almost every book report twice. Ha! 11er, I'm a 22er. So I have a bunch of stuff I'd like to say, but for now I will keep it brief to a couple things. First, you two are just deadly. I will elaborate on exactly why I know that in a future email and back up my claim with evidence. But what would you say to doing a show or 2 or 11 on Magical Egypt?
Man.
I believe you guys said you'd made it through season 1. I have streaming access to season 2 and 3. I would be happy to give you guys my sign-in and password if you wanted to watch them. Season 2, in my opinion, is just as profound as season 1. It deals with ancient artistic communications of brain anatomy and chemicals and its relevance to higher consciousness. I really, really think it is something that you both would enjoy, as it definitely is a SnakeBros level topic. Lastly, even if that's not an option, because I know you guys are busy AF, if you'd be open to an interview, I can get you in contact with Chance and Venice, the creators of Magical Egypt. I have a direct line of communication to them, and I've floated the idea to them in the past, and they liked it. So,
absolutely,
I would definitely do that.
But do both.
Yeah.
I mean, if they wouldn't mind, we're just like sitting there watching their video on video.
Yeah. So this is just suggestions for a future show. I know nobody should ever tell you guys how to party, but Chance and Venice are awesome on many levels, and I wanted to suggest having them on your amazing podcast because I really love what they brought to the world with the Magical Egypt series. So let me know if you're into it, and I'll be glad to put you in touch with them. Cold and Scalies from Joe Puff. Snakes, he says, Canadian version. Snakes. Snakes.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Snakes.
Yes, that would be really cool.
So that's like a year old?
It's 2025 from February.
This is another like reply now. Sorry. Yes.
Yes, I will reply. Anyway, I thought that was cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And yeah, didn't we watch the first season? And
for sure, yeah.
Yeah. Snakes,
and I need to watch it now.
Eh?
Like that was before we went. It'd be much. I think I would probably get a lot more out of it watching it now.
Yeah, we should watch it again. Yeah. Okay, listener thoughts, episode 347. This is from Josiah. Says, hey, Snake Bros. Been a while since I emailed in, but I had some musings I wanted to share with you after listening to your recent episode. You hit on the idea of an ancient brotherhood, preserving knowledge through cataclysms. I wonder if this would connect to how many major civilizations have obelisks as part of architecture in central cities. I know the Romans did, there's Washington, D.C., and then, of course, the Egyptians. I'm sure there's more as well. I may have to dig deeper into this idea. 2, you mentioned the idea of calamities in connection to 3,600-year cycles. I do wonder if there's other ways to consider it, as there's textual evidence to suggest the Chaldeans used the SAR number that Sitchin translates as 3,600 years to mean 3,600 days. Do you see the 3,600-year calamity idea presented beyond Sitchin's work? How could this relate if we explore, or if we understood it as 3,600 months or days? I'm curious to explore the patterns here, especially how this may line up to the Younger Dryas states. Well, I think on this specifically, the 360, this is precessional, basically. I mean, it's 360, and in this kind of like numerological consideration, it doesn't matter how many zeros are on it. It doesn't matter if it's 36 or 30 or 360 or 3,600,000. You see that number and you know that it's basically part of the sacred geometrical pattern, universe pattern, of which precession is a part. I think the yugas play into this enormous, where it's basically billions and billions of years or hundreds of thousands of years. But those numbers are, the point is that those numbers exist in there, but they're precessional in the end, I think. Sacred geometry. Okay, so 3, you played with the idea of consciousness. I've been looking into this idea a bit myself, especially how it may relate to the idea of AI or quantum computers having consciousness. And I stumbled upon the idea that consciousness could actually be quantum oscillations of light in our neurons. It's a pretty wild theory, but here's an article discussing it, and he sends a link. And yeah, we had Trevor on to talk about this, the God's eye view, that there are these quantum fluctuations in parts of our neurons that may be the seat of consciousness, or at least that consciousness may be some kind of fluctuation in the quantum field of some kind that interacts with our brain. So consciousness is non-local, and the brain is acting as a sort of quantum antenna. Which is, that's a whole other topic and is really interesting. But the idea that consciousness itself is basically fundamental in some way to the entire universe, and that there are tiny little fluctuations in a universal field that interacts with all the other fields and material in the universe on some level, and therefore consciousness is actually underneath the foundation of the entire, like the function of the entire universe, is really interesting. And that, so you could basically say that every particle in the universe is interacting with consciousness in some way, but that life specifically seems to have grown or developed artifacts that are designed to interact with the field of consciousness much more densely, I would say, than regular matter. It's really cool. Okay. So he says, I do owe you both a thank you. Unlike others, I came straight to SnakeBros when I started listening and binged your content for years. So he didn't have a path. He just straight to SnakeBros.
Wow.
Yeah.
Unusual.
It is unusual. Binged your content for years. In fact, you've read one of my emails on the show before, and it made my day and totally caught me off guard. But ultimately, listening to you both inspired me to join the conversation. So now I have my own podcast. Oh, cool. Diving deep into comparative mythology and other mysteries of the world. Good luck on your travels to Egypt. I hope to someday join you on one of your trips, but that's more of a dream in this economy. Your amusing snake bro, Josiah. And okay, so I think the name of the podcast is Musings on Mysteries in the Mythical Matrix. Cool, man. Yeah, we always, people, sometimes we get the question like, how do you start the show? Just fucking sit down and record.
Yeah.
What's going on with the... Oh, Kyle's trying to work with... You're still working with the watcher on the audio?
It's like, yeah. Say something, bro.
It's all right. Well, anyway, thanks, Josiah. That was really cool. Yeah. All right. So this is another one from a Discord member from Basil. Columnar Basil. It's called Khafra Pyramid Underground Shaft Silos. This is great. Salutations, oldest of sports, snakest of bros. Columnar Basil from the Discord here. Recent publications about supposed sub-pyramid structures at Giza flood the snaky airwaves. Rumors abound and discussion is fervent. As you rightly pointed out, a comparison of a controls group scan of a subway station or a known cave system would allow us to better critically evaluate the findings thus far. However, if the scans are accurate, if you did want to launch a Khafre pyramid into low Earth orbit, you certainly would need a bunch of rockets firmly attached to the underside. So naturally, the placing of these enormous sub-pyramid rocket silos makes complete sense. Some back-of-the-envelope calculations reveal that to launch a 4.9 million ton pyramid into low Earth orbit would require at least the equivalent thrust of 35,281 Saturn V rockets. However, a pyramid satellite isn't really much use to anyone. So naturally, if you're launching a pyramid into space, your obvious destination is the moon. It would take approximately 105,091 Saturn V rockets to launch a Khafra pyramid to the moon and land on it. Would the ancient Egyptian flag also ripple for no reason on the moon? Asking for a friend. It's also worth noting that in the above calculations, I haven't considered atmospheric drag or the ancient Egyptian manufacturing processes for cryogenic rocket fuels. On a serious note, if these ginormous shaft silos are real, then their excavation alone would surely be a feat as impressive as the pyramid above's construction.
Even more so.
Yeah. Anyway, I welcome the SnakeBros thoughts on the topic. Until next time, Basil. Oldest of sports. Old sport. Oldest of sports.
Oldest of sports. Good God, man. Cheers.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah.
this is a Belgian style blonde ale.
Very nice.
A gift to the show.
Ah. Is it
So-
warm?
Yeah, it is warm.
Oh.
It's
that.
it's room. I'm sorry, it's room temp, Basil. It's cool. Try it.
Okay.
Yeah, that's hilarious. But I totally agree that the
Oh, yeah, that's good.
the pits are like gonna be more impressive than the pyramid if they're real.
Yeah.
That's insane.
I mean, especially considering you'd be down in the water table, right? You'd just be,
Yeah.
it would be either drilling underwater or constantly pumping it out.
Will limestone even hold a straight cliff at kilometers? Like, I just don't even know if it
Well, I don't know.
kilometers of a
Yeah, I mean, caves. There are caves
like a
that are-
vertical. I don't know. Maybe. Probably.
Well, I mean, for one thing, I would say that does the
because the bedrock changes. Like, it has good
yeah,
and bad.
and I was gonna say, does the limestone even go down kilometers? We know that you go up.
Well, that's true. You get past the limestone,
And you
you're
hit
just
the
gonna be
granite.
So
Yeah.
so then most of this pit is in granite.
That
That's what
depends
they're
on
suggesting.
how.
Where's all the granite?
It depends on how thick the limestone layer is. I don't know how thick the limestone is on the Giza Plateau, but the plateau
dare you
itself
not.
is an uplift.
Watcher?
So the granite must have.
We need to know how
Yeah.
thick the limestone
How far
layer
down do you have to go beneath
is.
Giza before you hit the granite, the actual granite bedrock?
The largest vertical limestone carbonate cliff in North America is Notch Peak in Utah, which features a roughly 2,200 foot vertical drop and an overall 4,450 foot rise above the Tool Valley. But that's
A little less than a mile,
but that's not. It's only a
a half a mile vertical drop.
yeah.
Yeah. Less than
How
half a
many
mile.
kilometers is this pit supposed to be?
2 kilometers down is the deepest they said that they were.
Yeah. But still, the better question is, how deep is the limestone at the Giza Plateau?
Well, for one thing, underground it wouldn't be subject to any of the normal erosive forces. The only erosion that would be acting on it would be groundwater and aquifer, movement. If there's movement of water there, it seems like it could last a while. What is he
Yeah,
saying?
that's not an answer. 13 to 23 feet. Yeah, but that's just a fractured carbonate aquifer. Yes.
Yeah.
But 13 to 23 feet below the surface near the Sphinx? What?
Well, I don't know.
I mean, the Osiris shaft goes 150 feet down, and it's all limestone.
Yeah.
But this is Rich. I can't read my monitor. Richard Ford 8051. If the granite was down below and they could access it, they wouldn't have needed to get granite from Aswan.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's right.
Like, where did all the granite go?
Yeah.
Out of these giant pits? But I guess the limestone could be 2 kilometers deep.
Yeah.
Okay. 30 to over 100 meters. So 98 to 328 feet deep.
That still isn't saying it.
Well, it's extends at least 30 to over 100 meters.
Yeah.
So then let's just say it was 100 meters. Then you're just like in granite for 500 meters.
Right. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Why would you even build out of limestone at all? Why would the pyramid even have limestone in it? I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Everybody knows, I guess.
Well, no,
I'm a skeptic.
I don't know about those structures either, but I do think that that limestone can hold up, especially if it's not massive open spaces. I think those vertical shafts would be fine. If there's huge open spaces, then you have issues, likely collapses. Okay. We got phones in dreams emails here.
Oh my goodness.
Phone in dream is what it's called. This is from Martin. So it says, this came up in the podcast again. Several times I've been meaning to write about it, but I'm always busy. And then I forget about it afterwards because I listen to the show while I'm working. I'm on episode 99 at the moment. And luckily I'm just sitting around right now doing nothing, so I can write about it. So I've had several dreams where I've used a phone or a computer. But there is this one in particular I have remembered. There was this dream I have had a few times. And actually it was a day in my life in my childhood. And it was there where I used a phone. It was an old Nokia 6110, which I actually had. And we were walking around in my old neighborhood with some friends, and I was trying to reach a friend. And I constantly typed in the number, but the phone I was trying to reach didn't connect. I even remembered the number after I woke up, and I wanted to try it. But it was a random number and didn't correlate to any existing logical numbers that would work. Yeah, you just dial it in. Hello? Hi! I just woke up and I was actually trying to dial your number in my dream. I don't know who you are. Yeah. Anyway, he says it was a random number and it didn't correlate to any existing logical numbers that would work. As far as using a computer goes, I only have very vague memories, but every time I have used one in a dream, I know that it was very weird after I wake up and think about it. It's never like using a computer in real life. The UI, the user interface is totally different. It's bullshit. And
user is totally different.
And I can't understand anything about it. So those are the things that have happened to me. Anyways, keep up the good work. Snacks! Yes.
That's great.
And again, I think this is, I make this point every time this comes up. It's just like with the amount that people are on their phones or use their computers, the fact that they don't show up in dreams more often is interesting to me. They do show up rarely, but they don't function properly.
Yeah.
Whereas people drive cars, they ride on trains, they ride on airplanes. Some of the less complicated technology seems to work. I don't know. Have you ever ridden a horse in a dream? Has your dog ever been in your dream?
Yeah, I've dreamt of Mally.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Numerous times.
Yeah. What about cats? Have you ever had your cat?
Big dick?
Have you ever looked at yourself in a mirror in a dream? I have, and it was not me. I looked at a reflection of myself. It was not in a mirror. It was actually in a puddle of water.
Recall.
I looked down and I was like, oh my God, who is that? It actually woke me up.
Yeah, Mally was riding a horse. I was surfing on a mirror. Trying to call. No.
Trying to use my phone. Yeah.
So people are asking, well, somebody asked how deep is the sand of the Sahara? Most of the Sahara is rock.
Yeah.
But the sand is like anywhere from none to 100 meters or 300 meters on the biggest dunes. And of course I know that because the Watcher just posted it over there. So thanks, Watcher.
Only about 25% of the Sahara is covered by sand. Yeah, with the rest being rocky, barren plain. Yeah, the sand is like, it's blown in. Like when you take the drive.
The sand is really like coming from old beaches.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. And it's just moved around by the wind. When we
Fayum?
No, the temple that got moved when the lake was
Oh, yeah. Who cares? It was the Ramesses the second temple. It is
Abu Simbel.
Abu Simbel. Thank you.
Yeah. Going out to Abu Simbel, it's a long drive across the desert, and it's actually I was struck by how the sand was like an ocean, and there are islands of stone that stick out of it, so you can see that there's basically a landscape there that has been inundated, but not by water, but by sand. And there are the tips of basically mountains, small ones, sticking out of the sand, and there's just huge waves of sand, and then there's like these rocky crags sticking out of this ocean of sand. And it kind of like, it was a really strange sensation. And I suddenly had this insight, or like a sensation that we were moving past a different kind of ocean that moves in slow motion compared to water. Because those dunes all do move around, and if you could see them if you could watch them over hundreds of years, you would see them moving just like ocean waves do, but they're just still. So it was a really interesting drive to see that. And then, of course, this gigantic, massive body of water in the middle of this desert of dunes, and there's nothing green around it. It was also really strange. It was kind of an eerie place to see all that water in a place that's absolutely desolate. And the water didn't change the landscape at all. There's not a single blade of grass or anything. The dunes go right straight down into the water. There's no green at all.
But think about the Sinai Peninsula. Of the Sinai, like almost all of it is rock.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's a couple of little pockets
yeah,
of actual desert area. I mean, it's
sandy,
all desert, but
yeah,
sand desert, like a
yeah,
traditional sandy desert.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was, those little spots are really interesting because they used to be basins. They were lake basins.
Yeah.
A lot of these really sandy areas in the Sahara were gigantic lake basins, or it was like the Nile River. The Nile River deposits in sediment. But
have you ever had a fish tank? Have we had a fish tank?
not in the studio. We should have one. Hey, buddy. Pour him some beer. Every show. But yeah, so the other story that makes me jealous all the time is our neighbor, Bob Johnson, who lived out in Egypt.
Yeah.
And he told us that story about how him and his buddies drove these Jeeps just out into the Sahara Desert, and they were just like going up these massive dunes, and they'd go between them and just pick up tons of arrowheads that were on the lake bottom.
Yeah.
They were harpoon tips.
Yeah.
So like these, who knows, 20, 50,000 years. I don't know how old these things are, but they're boating around, harpoon fishing on the lake for probably thousands of years.
Yeah.
And they lose one harpoon and it falls to the bottom and just softly
It's
lands,
like
does not break.
Pristine. And then it
They're
just like,
all
it
perfect.
embeds in this like perfectly like enfolding mud that just protects it. And then these guys come by 20,000 years later and like, oh.
And he's just like, the sand is slowly blowing the valley, like the valley's shifting across the basin of the lake.
Yeah.
So the dunes are trading sand, right? Like you just imagine this wave moving back and forth. So you go out there and it's like there's just hundreds of them all laying on the surface. They were just
like you wait for a really big sandstorm to come in because it moves a ton of sand and the dunes shift a large amount. And then they would go out right after that because it's just exposed a portion of the lake bed that's been under sand for 10,000 years.
I'm so mad at that guy.
Yeah.
I will be mad at him forever. Like, that is just so epic, dude. I want to do that.
Yeah. And then you ask Mo, and he's like, no.
Yeah. I'm like, Mo, can we? No, you cannot do that. Well, Bob Johnson did it.
Yeah. Bob fucking Johnson.
Episode 152. Thanks, bro.
Yeah. Oh, Bob had some great story. I love the stories about the gin.
The gin too. That was cool.
I think I told Yusuf and Mo that story last time we were in Egypt. That we had. Remember, I was like, he went out and he was sent out to find out why these mysterious fires kept starting in this village.
Yeah.
And the villagers were like, "It's the gin," and Yusuf was like,
Yep.
Yeah. Send a bunch of scientists out there. And the scientists are like, there are fires, and some of them are out in the desert. Some of them are in the houses.
Are in the cupboard.
In the cupboard. And we don't know why.
That was interesting.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go to, this one's from Drew, actually. From LP.
LP
McQuack.
What's up?
And he's referring to our conversation with Mark Young. So he says, snakes. It's called academia. Snakes. Great conversation with Mark. My own experiences in grad school 15 years ago reinforce Mark's journey. I have a master's degree in history from the University of Mississippi. And one of the many reasons I did not pursue a PhD was the common practice of cheating on the comprehensive exams. The final multi-day test that culminates the educational journey was unproctored, so the students were able to take the exam questions home to work on them. It was an open secret among the grad students that you could have scores of pages of written material prepared beforehand. One student, who is now a doctor, allegedly spent the afternoon playing Madden on his PlayStation for a couple of hours so that he didn't turn the essay in too early. The cheating allegations made it to one tenured and respected professor who did have an interview with a grad student about the prevalence of cheating on these exams, but I don't believe any correction was ever made. That professor was already beginning to mentally slip due to age and was being pushed out of the department. My experience was that the PhDs in the department were all too focused on their own research to care. The market is already saturated, so the job positions are cutthroat. The money is limited, and the jobs rarely go to people who are good teachers. If it was this way at one major state university, I bet it is so at others. An anecdote to summarize the whole academic industry from my experience. I had a professor who focused on South American native tribes in the Amazon and such. He was Ivy League educated and in his late 30s. No calluses on his hands, but he had learned the native languages and had traveled to speak with the natives several times. And when discussion got going, he would suck his thumb.
Oh my God.
He was only at the university for a couple of years before he was hired by an Ivy League institution on a full professor track. The system rewards thumb suckers. Academia is no place for truth seekers. Keep up the great work. Cheers, LP.
We got to change that.
I know. Yeah.
We need to change that, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not us, but I just mean
It's the royal we.
the royal we.
It's the civilization.
You know, we need to inspire
Society.
the young people.
Society
Gosh,
needs to
darn
change
it.
this.
Them kids best get in there and get interested in something. Shit. Get off my lawn, too. In the meantime.
What time we
But
got?
seriously, we need to change that.
Yeah. What's the time here? Okay, we've been going an hour. Let's see. So we did make it to the cart ruts. There's tons of them. But like I said, I'm going to skip past these because I'm saving them as I actually want to go through them in a dedicated show where I can share more cart rut videos. Okay, let's see. Okay, this one's pyramids were tombs, maybe? Question mark. From from John.
They are the tombs of wrong ideas.
Yeah. Says, "Dear snakes and old sport."
Again.
Oh yeah, because he's I'm writing to you from a wet and rainy England. Dear snakes and old sport.
Howdy. Oh boy.
I'm writing to you from a wet and rainy England, where I am currently sitting in my transit van on my lunch break in the middle of London, trying to come to terms with a fact that may cause ripples within the snake force. I have held off emailing you for so long regarding this, but after many synchronicities have slid successfully into play screen. The revelation I'm about to release will no doubt cause doubts and shouts and anger among the ranks until you read the rest and hopefully see the photos attached.
I love this kind of stuff. Let's hear it.
Ready? Pyramids were tombs.
Okay. They were.
Yeah. He's like, you don't know what you're talking about, Johnson, but I hear you all scream this. However, I know this to be true. I know this for a fact as I have seen it with my own eyes. Yes, with these eyes and my previous ones. John Fuller, or Mad Jack to his friends, was a very eccentric and philanthropic man, but he was nuttier than squirrel shit. His dubious family wealth was used and depleted with his philanthropic work and has subsequently left many legacies throughout England. He set up scholarships and medical schools called Fullerships to enable anyone from less prestigious backgrounds to be able to go to medical school in London. He made unnecessary follies across his land to create work for craftsmen during economic droughts and many other charitable things for his surrounding community. He even bought Bodiam Castle, which is, in my opinion, the most perfect and beautiful version of an English castle still standing today. Get the watcher to show you a picture of it. It is epic. He bought it to save it from people pilfering the stonework, which is why it is still standing today. That's a very small background into a very complicated character, and here comes the proof of my claim. But in true Marty style, I'll leave you hanging for just one small paragraph here. We'll get to it later. I have done quite a dive into Mad Jack's life, and it has revealed some rather incredible things worth noting. For example, the Temple of Philae in Egypt that was rescued and moved to higher ground to avoid being flooded, you know this one, has got his name carved in huge ornate letters on one of the walls. You can't call it graffiti as it has been carved so beautifully, it looks like a signature done with a quill. This dude got everywhere by the sounds of it, as apparently there were 12 more temples down the Nile with the same inscription. I haven't any photographic evidence of the others, but randomly a friend of my mother-in-law saw the name by chance and took a photo of it, wondering if there was any relation to me, and it turns out it was one and the same. It turns out he was fascinated with Egypt, and as a result, when he died, he was buried under a fucking pyramid. He had it built. He had it built in the local church before he lost the battle with oxygen. Granted, it is not as big as the pyramids we all know, but it is extremely impressive when you see it stood in a graveyard shadowing the church itself. Legend has it he was very interested in the afterlife and was reported to be buried under the pyramid while sitting at a dinner table with a banquet of a full roast chicken dinner with all the trimmings and his favorite red wine on the table before him. So supposedly he's like sitting at a banquet table underneath this pyramid, his corpse, with a chicken and red wine sitting there waiting for somebody to find him 10,000 years from now.
That's so cool. What a way. That's awesome.
Yeah. The guy was nuts. There were so many random stories about him and what he got up to, but I won't bore you with them as I know you don't like books. Sorry about the book, by the way. The pyramid can be found in the small village of Brightling in Sussex. I've been hell-bent on getting to Egypt at some point in my life, and I've failed so far. It is on my bucket list, and now it's essential to go and walk in his footsteps. Oh, is the watcher sending us? Yeah, the pictures of it. Man, look at that.
Dude, I do.
So yeah, he wants to walk in his footsteps. Anyway, I could go on and on, but I just wanted to get some ripples rolling within the Snake Force regarding pyramids and tombs. I can't and won't be able to compete with the eloquence of the emails you have received regarding the epicness of what you two do. Just know in your hearts that you have done so much for so many. Thank you, and thank you again from an English snake. Much love to you all. John, not son. P.S. Snakes! Yeah, and he's got
That's cool. So this is the castle he bought?
Yeah, and made sure that people stopped pilfering it.
Where's the pyramid?
In the church. And we've seen this guy's name. Look at this. At the temple in Philae. Look at that. Remember this? We talked about he was a greater. He's a greater. Like
he's one of the greater scribblers.
Greater scribblers. Yeah. Yes. So he's right. You can't call it graffiti. Petrie called them the greater and lesser scribblers. There's the pyramid in the church. Yeah.
That's cool.
The idea that he's like at a banquet table beneath that thing somewhere is really cool.
I was gonna say they are tombs.
I can show.
Because people buried themselves under them. Oh yeah. After they were built, like that was not their original design. We're not saying that people were never buried in them.
Yeah.
So I was going to accept that they are tombs because, cars are tombs as well.
Yeah, they can't be.
I mean, there are people inside cars that are buried.
Yeah, that's
and
right.
They are dead.
Yep.
Someday they will be found. They'll be like, wow, look at this tomb. What an interesting tomb.
What a strange tomb. All right, moving past a bunch of Cartwright emails. Again, hypotheses for Cartwrights, Cartwright mysteries, Cartwrights. Okay. Okay, so this one's called, and we've moved pretty far here. We're in June of 2025.
All right.
But of course, there's like dozens of Cartwright emails.
We've passed where we are in 26, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's
we're
right.
in June, so we're less than a year away
So
from
we're
where
less
we
than
are
a
right
year
now.
behind now. Yeah. But we still, that's what I'm saying, but we still have to handle all the Cartwright emails, but those are like a separate block
Yeah.
that we'll deal with in a separate
I'll
show.
deal with all of those emails in one fell swoop.
That's right. Because, and we'll go over this in the show, but it's interesting how many, I wanted to capture like how many people, there are several basic ideas and lots of people wrote in like, this has to be it. And that they would choose one of these ideas. Right. But then there's a couple people that are just way out there. I was like, okay, I was not expecting that. It's really cool. We will deal with these emails, these Cartwright emails.
We will deal with your Cartwright theories.
Okay, so this one's called Just a Few Theories from, from Chris. Says, hey, brothers, really love the podcast, and this is my first time emailing, but I just wanted to throw a couple theories out there. They may be more than just ideas, but just some thoughts for y'all to ponder. So I was thinking a lot about the stone tools, and I find it interesting that out of all the ancient artifacts, the stone tools seem to be the most abundant and date back to farthest as far as we know. It is fascinating to me that the way they are made is by flint knapping, which is a percussion technique. From what I understand, when you hit the hard stone, it causes a wave to propagate through the stone, which fractures it at those neat angles due to the crystalline structure of the rock. Since we know humans have understood percussion to shape stone for a long time, I wonder if a lot of the megalithic stone blocks were shaped through a more advanced form of percussion that was developed after thousands of years of flint knapping. That would make logical progression from shaping small rocks to larger ones over time. I was also wondering if some of the objects that we see as projectile points may have actually been carving tools. Of course, a lot of them were projectile points, but maybe some of them were the carving tools that are missing from the archaeological record.
Yeah.
And I also wanted to send a few of my paintings your way. I'm a professional artist, and I've done a lot of work over the years that has to do with ancient Earth and the formation of landscapes in an abstract way. I just paint intuitively from my imagination. Anyway, nothing profound here, just some thoughts, and thank you guys for all you do. It means a lot to a bunch of us, from Chris O'Kelly. And yeah, the paintings Paintings are cool. I'll show.
Let me see. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Laura paints like that too. Yeah. That is cool.
Yeah.
Laura's painting back there, I noticed, is it's pulsing. It's like
yes,
it's got
I see
a heartbeat
because the fire lamps.
I forgot to change those to solid. Sorry. The whole studio has been blinking. But yeah, man. I think that there are flint tools in the archaeological record that are used for carving. Especially like at Göbekli Tepe, they think a bunch of these flint tools that they have are limestone carving tools.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know about that. There's the one called the burin, which is like a chisel.
Yeah.
And that, I believe, yes, you could definitely use this particular shape for carving limestone. The way they're thick.
Yeah.
They're like real thick, and then they have one spike, and then there's like a step fracture there, so it can't really, I guess if it breaks off, you could make another one with another step fracture.
I think there are also granite, some of the old granite hand axes that have the flattened, sort of a flattened end. You could probably use that to dig into some limestones.
Yeah.
It would be
That'd be terrible.
It would be a terrible job.
I mean, just, get out there, grab a rock, just go bang on some limestone.
But
It sucks.
I would say that the idea that some of the megalithic work was like that they used an advanced form of percussive, shaping. I don't know. I mean, like that specifically works with glassy crystalline rocks, and it doesn't work so well on limestone or granite or basalt or the other stuff we've seen.
Right. You can't chip, you can't flake granite like that. It just doesn't.
Right.
You can split it.
Yeah. And you can make the outer surface like sort of spall or
yeah, but you can't.
You can't like flake it off. It doesn't.
And you won't. I mean,
it doesn't break that way.
You won't get like big long fracture lines just by impact.
Yeah.
Very easily. It'll be way, way harder. Like with flint, it's easy because the whole thing is resonant at the same. It's like, imagine the wine glass or whatever. You sing this one note, and you do it at a high enough amplitude, you can shatter the glass. Flint is the same. It's the same. It's a uniform property throughout the entire stone. So if you hit it in the right place, you can send this pressure wave through the stone, and it will travel at a regular rate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you can create this beautiful fracture that always has like a very similar geometry. Can't do that with granite.
No,
it doesn't work.
Yeah. It's not.
Maybe it works on like a massive scale, like mountain size scale, but
it's just not homogeneous enough to.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. This is. Oh yeah, this is a good one.
Nubs, but worse. That's such a good for the
Cart ruts. Yeah.
dude.
Nubs, but worse.
I love that name.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay, so
Sorry.
this is, what's his name? Or her name? Catherine? Yeah. This is, do you know how to say this?
Saint Godfrey?
Yeah.
I don't
Okay,
know.
Saint
Just
Godfrey.
guessing.
Yeah.
Just guessing.
So, love from Saint Godfrey. Says, Dear brothers, I am a longtime listener and must first of all thank you for all that incredible work that you put into everything around the podcast through all these years. The research, the music, this is great, Kyle. The excellent book reports, the reports from all the trips that you were able to do. This is so precious. It is absolutely amazing how your podcast grew, the trips and guided tours. I was so proud of you too when you first went to Egypt. Thank you. Your podcast is the first podcast I ever listened to. Like many, I came there through Graham Hancock and Randall Carlson, and then I got introduced to you as the Shiny Guys. Of course, I cannot say how much listening to your podcast means to me. It is so inspiring, mind-blowing, eye-opening. I now totally see things through these eyes. And very often, very funny. By the way, don't ever stop the laughter. Ha! Thank you. This is another, like, people
Negative
what are the
criticism.
negative critics?
Yeah,
Yeah. Well, stop that way laughing.
They mentioned
Fucking
that
tell you
earlier.
gotta take this shit seriously.
Yeah.
Maybe you can
I
tell.
will laugh at your tube. Whatever. On your grave or
I will
something.
laugh Whatever.
Can't even get that right.
Yes, I will stand inside of your pyramid tomb and cackle.
I will
Okay.
get kicked out of your tomb
For doing the rock dance.
dancing and laughing.
So maybe you can tell that my English does not come from a native speaker. I got to know you when I was still living in Germany. I am half German, half Canadian. Back there, I had at least one person to talk to about all these mysterious subjects. But now, as I have moved to the far east coast in Quebec, Canada 4 years ago, I have not yet found someone to talk to about these subjects. How many times have I tried to get my husband interested in the VScan project and wanted to draw him into that rabbit hole, but most of the time he derps everything and
So
really turns me off.
Classic, dude.
Just recently, we hosted some woofers, which are willing workers on organic farms, to help in the garden and so on. And that Irish guy turned out to be a snake bro without even knowing it.
Wow.
I cannot express how much it meant to me to finally be able to sit down with someone and have some deep talks about pyramids, ancient civilizations, the paranormal, etc. But I think you might understand. I was so very sad when he and his girlfriend left. But not without introducing him to your podcast and Cosmographia, of course, and spamming him with the links to the first episodes I listened to, Earth and Upheaval, the Giza Power Plant, etc.
Wow.
That really got me drawn into it.
That's cool.
I was meaning to write you since such a long time to share how much I appreciate being educated in this way, like you do. It is so open, refreshing, and entertaining. Oh, and Russ, you've become a very good reader. Wow, thank you.
You started out total shit.
Complete
Eventually.
shit. When I got back to listen to the back catalog, I realized how your style and techniques, and especially the slowing down of the speed, have improved. Thank you for that. Yes. Just donated 50 US. Oh, thank you. Which I felt was due a long time ago. I'll leave you with that. I'm going to get back to my journey through the back catalog. Now I'm on episode 2 of Gods of Eden, which is moving on slowly with the 3-year-old being 9 months pregnant and a self-sufficiency garden in the short summer of Quebec. But thank you again. Sending you love and peace. Snacks from Catherine.
Wow.
P.S. Loved hearing the story of the leafcutter ants a second time now. What an amazing story. You still see them from time to time? Yeah.
Man, every time I go to South Texas, dude,
Yeah.
I look at those things. I'm just like, dude, you are so badass.
Yes.
I tell everyone.
Yeah.
Anyone that's interested in nature, I'm like, check it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
The leafcutter ants are amazing. That's
Yep.
cool. Thank you. Thank you. My boss rolls his eyes if they ever come up.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know?
yeah.
He's so mad at him, and I'm like, dude. And
They
he's
are
just like,
really
oh,
cool.
my God, here we go. They were like his greatest enemy. It's good stuff.
Oh, thank you, Catherine. That was a great email.
That was warm and fuzzies.
Yeah,
Thank
warm
you.
and fuzzies. And I will say, like, I don't get a lot of negative stuff in the emails. Most of the time, if people want to talk shit to us, they just do it in the comments on YouTube. Yeah. Like, so, people are like, you guys are fucking morons.
I was, it's not even, it was before this. I was thinking like, I ought to tell Russ, like, you should throw in just like a dumpster fire in there every now and again.
Yeah.
Like
I mean,
like a good one.
When I get, yeah, I do. There's not very
Not
often.
very many good
Yeah.
ones.
I mean, also, sometimes I'm afraid of, I don't want to make fun of people.
I do.
Maybe I should want to make fun of people, but like the way we handled Nick the Biological Robots, I was like, okay, this is well written. It's an excellent criticism. It's worthy of, we can read it and we can address it. And we did. And we gave him shit, but we were also like, okay, let's actually like try to explain to you where we're coming from with this, right? But sometimes like I got, when we were trolling the flat earthers or the moon, we never went to the moon people, whatever.
Yeah.
Agree. Or the electric
Flat
universe,
earthers?
electric universe guys. Yeah, flat earthers.
Please give me like one.
But it isn't, number one, it's just like they're
I'm
just
just
really they're just really angry, and it's like it isn't worth reading, I guess.
So no, okay, that's fair. That's
Yeah.
fair.
It isn't somebody like Nick who is actually interested in a dialogue of some kind. Like it's usually like, fuck you guys, like I hope you get exposed for being shills, whatever. And I'm just like, all right, man, whatever. But most of those kind of comments they just end up on the YouTube channel, and I leave them there. I think they're great. I mean, like, just, I don't know. Do people curate their YouTube
Okay,
comments?
you know what? That's the issue, folks. It's low IQ negativity. We need you guys
Give
to
us
step it
the
up.
high quality
Where
shit
Where
talking.
is the high quality shit talking? Come on.
Listen, we get tons of positive emails that are also not written well or just are sort of disjointed. Some people can't put their thoughts together really well in the written word.
Yeah.
And even though they're obviously sincere, like love you guys, whatever, it's just you can't read it. If once I start imagining in my head reading it out loud, I'm like, it sounds like gobbledygook, right? So you can't So I try to only read the emails where I'm like, when you read this, it's going to present well. I'm not going to have to be doing on the fly editing, which is hard. I do it sometimes, but anyway, the point is that the emails are curated not to like make us sound like everyone thinks we're badass, but to like be emails that can present something positive to the show that we can discuss. Usually is what I want to do. You know.
So yeah, the last email hit the watcher in the feels. That's cool.
Good. And again, to all of you whose emails I'm reading, I just apologize again how long it's been since you sent them in. But you know, I like I told you, I always tell you guys, I read them all. I mark the ones I want to read on the show at the time of reading them, and then before the show, I have to go back and curate the list again.
So I hang out with my kids.
Before
I do not read.
Before we do the show, before we do an email show, I go back to where we were the last time and I read a whole bunch of emails in a row that are in the list of ones I thought could go on the show, and I have to eliminate more. You know, because the second time you read them, a couple of months later, I'm like, yeah, that isn't going to really work, or well, cool. Maybe. And so they get vetted twice.
Oh, dude, we're getting people riled up.
Excellent. Yeah. brothersoftheserpent@gmail.com. Email us. I read them all, you know, and you got all of you guys know it's Grumpy Morning Russ. I wake up, I'm sitting there with my coffee, drinking the coffee. I'm super grumpy. I'm reading your email. And like, once people found that out, they fucking troll me with that all the time. They're like, hey, fuck you, Grumpy Russ. I hope you haven't had your coffee yet. I hope you're super fucking grumpy right now. Yeah.
I'm ready, dude. I'm ready. Lay it on me. Okay. All right. Big thanks. Wait, I just had it. Where is it? Big thanks to
Fencered
02. The studio lighting has seriously improved.
Yeah. See? All of your hard work has paid off.
Thank you very much.
We've also got better cameras, and yeah, Kyle was always complaining because we're
staring into these bright lights, and it's
like,
freaking killing me.
Oh,
I'm dying.
Yeah.
And these are supposed to be. Now I'm changing it.
How's the stream quality for you guys? By the way, just the video quality. Kyle and I were testing it the night before. You know, like
I want that train wreck email.
We were trying to make it where it looks clear, high definition. But it's live. It can go in and out. But I'd be interested to know how the stream looks for y'all. Is it fuzzy? Does it look good?
I mean, this looks. I don't know. Do they? Yeah, they look about the same.
Yeah. Yeah, saying there's some lag.
They got the odd lag.
Yeah.
That's totally on your end. Don't blame me for that.
It's rural fiber. You know,
we're not getting it. Everybody's trying to be nice.
Yeah.
Look, you guys,
it's pretty good.
You're not gonna send any barn burner emails in. Look at y'all, just like, yeah, it's pretty good, guys. Ah, very clear image. Thank you.
Rob, thanks, Rob.
That's
what we're talking about right there.
See, truth comes out. Damn. All right, well, we'll keep working on it.
Yeah. Well, I mean that leads me to other stuff I was going to talk about. We got more emails, but I'm about to move.
Oh yeah, we got announcements.
Yeah, we have an announcement.
Here.
Yeah, we also have
we got one
up boxes. But yeah, so probably you guys remember I did mention this before, but I went to basically from full-time employee to Excellent.
Thank you.
Thank you. I went from like full-time employee to basically contractor status with the vineyard. So now Kyle just calls me in when he needs me specifically for something, and that's allowed me to start to focus more on. I'm basically going full-time on the podcast stuff. But I'm also about to move, and this is not like a short move. I'm moving many states away.
What kind of move you doing?
Smooth ones, bro. So yeah, I'm about to move like across half the country. I'm ready. I love Texas, but I'm tired of the desert.
It is so hot.
We're in Egypt, and I'm like, I'm ready to go home, but I'm still going back to a desert. I want seasons. 4 of them, not just one, which is just hell all year. Although I will say it's been cool this year. It's been nice.
It's about to be brutal.
It's about to be brutal. So yeah, I'm ready to get out of Texas, go somewhere where there's seasons, where there's actual trees, where things are green rather than sort of an army.
Mountains are nearby.
There are mountains nearby where there's like, yeah. So that's the end of the month, like in a couple of weeks, basically. I got a really big mover going across the country. So that's going to be awesome. But this is probably the last live show that we are going to be doing in this studio where Kyle and I are physically here at the same time. Unless
I'll be here, bro.
Kyle's going to be here. Yeah. I'm trying to talk him in. He's trying to get him to follow me where I'm going, but it might take a while. But the end goal, I think, is to get Kyle to go too. But I don't know if that's going to happen.
But we'll do the show remotely. I mean,
yeah. It's just gonna change the. But I was thinking about this, about how the nature of
the whole room to myself.
You can turn the table, and you can sit and you can be in the middle.
I'll put a couch in here.
Yeah, you can put a couch. You don't have to have room for 2 people. I'm gonna be from now on every show we do, whether it's recorded or live, I'm going to be in my own studio using my own computer that I know how to operate, and I'll be able to share videos and stuff with you guys, and it'll be a lot easier. Like the way it is here.
It is going to solve problems.
It's going to solve problems. The way it is here, Kyle has to do all the computer work, and I just sit over here and I'm like, can you like pull that up? And then what are you doing? So it's going to make it actually more effective, I think. But this was making me think about the show itself, and like we occasionally get comments and emails about people, like, oh, like I remember when the show was this way, or like I miss the old school SnakeBros, or, so you guys have, especially the longtime listeners, the show has grown and changed just like people do. And you guys have been here for it. You're here for all the changes, and the show is morphing and changing all the time as we change and as life circumstances change, so you just gotta stick with it.
I think it's a great development,
Yeah. I mean, there was a major shift where like one of the first major shifts was, well, number one, we decided to stop swearing, right? This was a huge,
fuck that.
I know. Listen, Kyle's like, listen, bro, I want my kids to be able to listen to this shit.
Well, now they're 10 and 5, so fuck it.
Yeah. Other people were emailing us like, I would love for my children to be able to listen to this show, but you guys are foul-mouthed assholes.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's important.
So
we will just say, dang it.
Yeah. Gosh darn it. So we changed that, and it changed the nature of the show. And then one of the next big changes is we moved the 30 to 45 minute intro banter thing to the end, or to basically not being there at all sometimes. And a lot of people, I mean, dude, how many buckets of crap did we get for that?
Man, people crashed out on us so hard.
We got lots of people like, what? Yeah. It is what it is.
But see, we were getting crash outs before that. They were like, give me timestamps.
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't want to do timestamps.
And then it was like, I would listen to the show, except I can't even, I'm finished with my workout before you get into the actual
workout guy.
Freaking workout guy, dude. I trolled that dude for like 5 years.
I finished my workout before you even get to the main subject. Just work out longer is what the watcher said.
But then when we switched to video, that was a big
yes, then we added video, and that changed the show harder again and made it all be much more work to publish. And I'm sure you all noticed that the regularity of publishing went down with that. Then then as we ramped up on the tours, and we're like spending months away from home every year. And that also has changed the publishing schedule. And I know people are like, I miss the weekly uploads. And we try, we like, it is difficult And then, of course, as the winery was ramping up, and every year we're harvesting more grapes and we're making more wine, and there's more responsibilities, and now we're building this building, and it's like
Jesus Christ.
life has changed, the show has changed, but it isn't gonna stop. Like, we love doing this, and like we're actually moving to contractor status with the vineyard, and now this move to where I'm going is all of this, and I'm taking a risk here. I have basically quit my job and I'm focusing solely on the podcast as much as I can. I'm gonna have some side work where I'm going, right? But I want to focus mostly on the podcast. I want to build the YouTube channel enough to where where the podcast can sustain both of us and our families. I now have a wife. This is also a major life change. And one of the reasons I'm moving, like, I do want seasons, I want green, I want real trees and all this stuff, but also the tower was great for a hermit with a cat, but now I have a wife and 3 cats and it's too small. It's like the tower is no longer sufficient for my needs. So, and I've been thinking about all this for a while, and one of the first pieces of advice we ever got from our buddy Brenner, who's been on the show a couple of times, is he was like, just say it on the podcast. When Kyle and I were thinking about, well, how do we handle this? It's like, so I'm just telling you guys, this is what we're doing. I'm moving. I'm focusing more of my time after the move. Obviously, I got a whole lot of shit to do right now, but after the move, once I get there, I'll have my own studio. I'll be set up. I'm planning on publishing bin style videos, but of our stuff, the stuff that we come up with, the way that we look at things. Ben has been encouraging us to do this for years, and now I'm going to have the time. After we move, I'm going to have the time to focus on it. I've ordered a whole bunch of old books. I've been reading Piazzi Smith, this guy's fantastic. A lot of the background reading on Egypt that I haven't been able to do. So anyway.
Yeah, he's taking a bus to Martha's Vineyard. It's a free ride. Sorry.
So
Piazzi Smith.
Yeah. So the point I'm trying to make is the podcast is changing. And it is going to keep changing as long as life changes. Like, things go on and things change, and you guys are here for it, and just got to roll with it. It is not going to be the same as it was, but we are going to continue podcasting, and hopefully we're going to be putting out additional content that is more curated, more produced stuff like that. So it should be fun. Anyway, that's my updates.
I was seriously...
Yeah, we've talked multiple times.
So going along with this whole thing, it's like, we need to turn this into a living, like, that will support 2 families, because it's not just 2 guys. And switching to video was a part of that, because I was like, dude, Ben's doing this. Like, he has a model. It works. And
yeah.
We should do that. But neither one of us had time to do. I mean, we did the one video, and it just took so much time. I was like, oh my God. So anyways, long story short, we're looking at metrics too. And I'm thinking, like, I have all these interactions with people in person, and I see the same response to the name of the podcast every time. Oh, what's your podcast name? And you say it, and they're like, oh.
Yeah, what does that mean?
And I'm like, is this what happens to everyone?
Yeah.
Like, everyone on the internet, and then they see the name, and they're like, oh. And some people are like, cool. And like, a lot of people are like,
yeah,
that's weird. So I'm like, is this affecting the sharing or the algorithm or whatever it is, because if people don't want to share it because the name is like weird, then that could have a huge effect. So we're like, well, maybe when we start making videos, we should change the name. We should make a different name. So that's been a major consideration.
I still think that,
mostly that's been me. I'm just like,
no.
I think the name has been negative. I think the name is a negative. I've been pushing that. I'm not putting that on you.
Don't listen to him. I agree with him on this. It's not mostly him. We've both talked about it. When we were first talking about what should we call the show, we had many ideas of names we were knocking about, but we landed on the Brothers of the Serpent because, remember, at the time,
Chicken Bros, dude.
the Chicken Bros, Snickens. So the point is that we're wondering if the name itself has affected whether people are willing to share it with acquaintances, right? When you have something like Uncharted X, or even Ancient Architects, these other guys that are doing this stuff, or Randall Carlson, Cosmographia, the name doesn't like make people a little like, even if they understand what it means, you may hesitate to share Brothers of the Serpent with people you only kind of know. You won't put it in the big group chat because you don't want people thinking like, what is this person? What is this they're listening to?
Yeah.
But with Uncharted X or Cosmographia, whatever, there's not a problem there. Of course, you guys are all in on the understanding, right? This is the point, is that you know what it means. You know about the Ouroboros. You know the Brotherhood of the Serpent, that there's this idea about Enki and Enlil, these ancient stories, and that you know what it means. But especially in heavily Christian, and dude, we experienced this in Egypt. I was trying to get there are some of the guys that work with our tours. They love us, but I try to give them stickers. We're giving away stickers and stuff to the people that come to the tours. And the guy's like, I can't take that sticker because I'm a Muslim, right? Like this idea of the serpent being an evil thing in the Abrahamic religions is strong, right? And so you have to wonder, like, does that make people hesitate to share it with everyone? It's just how it is.
It's a consideration.
It's a consideration.
You have to, people are expressing their opinions in here, which is fine. You're not trying to make a living on it, so
yeah.
We'll figure it out, but it has been a consideration. So
yeah,
the old shit stain is writing to us in all caps.
Oh yeah,
you guys should do shows with Randall. You would be much better off.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's not the name; it's our content.
Thank you.
Yeah,
buddy.
the content is terrible. Thanks, bro.
Go watch Randall. Bye-bye.
Yeah. Well, we just did a couple of shows with Randall. Those were great. I mean, Randall's a lot of fun. Anyway, the point of the updates, I just want you guys to know what's going on. And yes, the show will go on, but it is changing. Hopefully for the better. But yeah.
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 I'm looking forward to finishing this damn album, which I was hoping to be done with by
Kyle.
Summertime.
If you don't know, Kyle's been publishing the at least the
just rough drafts
of his new album songs on the SnakeBros Patreon. So if
they're on the Patreon, the whole album's on the Patreon.
Yeah,
but we will hopefully be actually publishing legit this summer, and hopefully before harvest. That would be great. And then once that's over, I'm going to take a hiatus from music, and I'll be working on videos as well. Because we're like trying to do a big push for this.
Yeah.
I try to do both. I tried to work on the videos and the music at the same time, and it's like, I can't.
You can't do it.
I can't.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like too much. They're too
It's
big.
too much.
That's too much.
That's too much.
3 Egypt trips this year.
It's too much.
It's not too much. I like it, but the winery's almost done. Come check it out if you're nearby. Turtle Creek Vineyard.
Oh, another thing I will. There is another December. So if any of you are interested in Egypt, the October trip is already full. Like we had the March trip. It was full. We set up an October trip because there were so many people that wanted to go on the March trip that couldn't, and the October trip filled up really quickly. So now there is a December trip. It's Yusuf's primordial trip. It's really good. But Ben and Kyle and I are all going to be there on this one. So it's basically the Yusuf's primordial is now turning into the Uncharted X Brothers of the Serpent Kemet School trip that we've been doing. So the December trip is open. You can find it on Ben's website if you're interested. You can go check that out. unchartedx.com/tours. And I'm sure it's going to fill up just as fast as the other one. So what are we getting? Are we getting trolled?
I'm just loving this, dude. People see, dude, if I take you people as a poll, it's like, it's the content, idiots. And then a bunch of people are just coming up with all these names. And then it's like, people are saying like we just need better thumbnails. People think we just need to do a different podcast altogether with Randall Carlson. Yeah, it's just funny, dude. Correction chunk is...
oh yeah. make the thumbnails shiny.
Yeah. All of these things. I mean, it's like you have to. There's for sure a model.
Yeah.
You know,
There's a model.
I hate the fucking model, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I see people following the model exactly, and it's so annoying. I'm just like, why is that? We've always been that way. It's like, model. Why do I have to be like, you know?
Yeah.
So freaking stupid. But I think what's real to me is like the interactions I have with people for 10 years telling them the name.
Yeah.
There is no
We've had
doubt about it.
Plenty
it's like
of
everybody
first-hand proof.
So it's like, okay, we've called it the first filter. You know, it's the first filter, but like, man, I'm gonna be filtering out like a shit ton of like the number one group of people in the biggest market in the world, the United States. Like, I don't think so.
Yeah.
It's not a good marketing plan, people. So I don't know. We'll figure it out.
And the show itself, you know, like if we talk about that, but as I've been thinking about this, the show itself started half as a joke. You know, it was like we sat down, never thinking that anyone would ever listen to it. And we were just like having a good time. Dude, Kyle and I have been
clickbait algo bullshit.
Kyle and I have been recording ourselves doing stupid shit forever since we were kids. And so sitting down and doing the first couple of episodes of the podcast was just like, you know, it was like what we used to do as kids, but instead of doing dumb skits or whatever, or prank calls or something, we're talking ancient mysteries. And it wasn't until, I don't know, dozens of episodes later, we're like, dude, people are actually downloading it. And we're like, oh.
There was the one Russian guy. Like at first we were like,
yeah,
one Russian.
Well, you got a guy in Russia.
But no, people are suggesting all these names. I just want to call it Allen Brothers, right? Like that's my opinion. I think makes the most
Allen
sense.
Bros.
It's just us. And then it's just whatever. Sweary Bros, yeah.
Two living legends.
A lot of good joke names up there. You guys are better than AI, believe me.
Yeah, absolutely.
AI is terrible. It's like, what are you... Man, can't come up with good names.
The Cake Bros. Make a pastry show. Yeah, I'm not... Hey, listen.
Hey, well, okay. It sounds like a country band. Well, right now we're a heavy metal band, dude.
Yeah.
So...
I don't plan on doing clickbait algo stuff. You guys have probably noticed, you've seen on YouTube that I have changed the way that I named the YouTube videos, but I'm unable to like really lean into the clickbaity, like, you know, with the Randall Carlson episode. No, just inhale. Yeah. Yeah. That's nice.
That's very minty. Yeah, that's good.
But yeah, the point is that I'm not going to, and you know, Ben and Kyle and I are always talking about it. We're discussing like how we're doing our thumbnails. You know, how big do you put your face on the thumbnail? Like, how many red arrows?
Like,
how many red arrows and yellow text are we willing to do? Like, it's just like you like, oh, I don't like this.
He's. You've always been bucking the trends. I'm like, dude, just make the thumbnail. Who cares? and then like Elisa starts working on it and she puts my face on. I'm like, I hate that picture.
Yeah.
Take that picture down.
Then my wife starts making the thumbnails. She puts Kyle's face on there. He's like, bro, that thumbnail is terrible.
Please take
my face off the thumbnail.
Can't win.
So yeah, it is gonna be us, right? I'm not gonna like go full Mr. Beast on the algo or whatever.
I'm just gonna do
it. No, it's not gonna be like that. The point is, and I agree, even like with the guy who was like, it's the content. Yes. And YouTube is not, you know, like YouTube seems to like you want the produced stuff, and we don't generally make produced stuff. Our stuff has just been like conversational podcasts.
Caduceus. Sorry, answering the question.
Anyway, the name isn't. If we do change the name, it may be Allen Bros. It might be something else. It may end up being that the name is just like the produced videos go under a separate name, but it'll still be on the same channel. We'll see. I don't know yet.
Yeah, 100%
but it'll be. It's gonna.
Content, dude.
We're gonna do it like we do all the SnakeBros stuff. It's gonna soft launch, and then we'll ease into it if it seems to be working. I don't know. We still go back and forth on, are we going to change the name of the channel? It may be that the Brothers of the Serpent podcast stuff ends up being its own playlist on the different name of whatever name we're going to end up choosing for the entire channel itself. So the Snake Bros stuff will always be the Snake Bros stuff, and it will be the Brothers of the Serpent podcast, Snake Bros podcast. But that may be underneath the full, like a different channel name, which is whatever we go with, which will make it easier for people to share it. That's the whole point, right? This is the whole point. And if our goal is to move to where we can do the podcast, also make produced content, and have that support both of our families, then we have to like make some changes that to make it easier for people to share. I know people are saying like, don't do this. Like, you want a curated audience and your name is a filter. And I agree. But if it's going to like support our families, we need to have large audiences. That's just how it is. So we'll see. Doobie Bros. Doobie Bros is taken. Yeah.
Doobie Bros is such a good name. Doesn't offend anyone.
Yeah. And thank you for all the name ideas. It's cool. We have a couple. And again, we're still not even sure if it's gonna happen.
Just talking about it on the podcast.
Yeah, we're just telling you guys what we're thinking about.
It's like this has been a conversation that's been going on for a while. We do want to make these produced videos though, and like we have a lot of ideas. We have a ton of footage. We tried the Göbekli Tepe one. Didn't really like the script reading style. It just was like, this doesn't come off great. So we're trying other methods of just like more natural speaking. This is why developing like the slideshow presentations, but still basically doing a lot of writing, getting familiar with the research, and then just rattling it off and having like a guide so that it can be succinct. So yeah, we want to make shorter videos that are very illustrative of a particular idea and more succinct, and that's easier to share. That's more shareable content, something that can grab people. So you have to consider all these things. We watched Ben and watched his channel grow, and like you watch his videos and it's like, yeah, this is like, it's a great model.
Yeah.
We want to be able to do it. We need more time. So definitely the content suggestion is accurate, and we're obviously considering that as well. But we want to also increase shareability.
Yeah, what I feel like is that people on YouTube, and YouTube is an excellent model for income that doesn't require the audience to pay, right? So, well, the audience pays just in some time. You see some ads, YouTube pays us, and this makes it so we can still basically make the content for free for you guys, but we were primarily an audio podcast. I mean, we designed it off of the style of radio shows. You can tell by the way we do the intros, and we had the breaks, and we had, and YouTube is not really set up for that kind of show. So then we tried to like, well, let's put video in, but then we're just talking heads. And I'm like, okay, so we need to do what YouTube wants, which is produced content, but also do the podcast more like its audio style. So I'm hoping that the produced content will allow the podcast to move back to it's more of its roots. We'll see how it goes. It'll change how it changes. What are we laughing at now?
Names, dude.
The Worm siblings. There you go.
This guy just says
SnakeBros. SnakeBros.
I love this.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Certified ignorant. That's another good one.
Yeah, so we'll let you know.
Yeah.
And we just did.
Yeah, that was the whole point.
This is what we're thinking about. We haven't made any moves yet.
Pyramid scheming.
I thought of this too.
Oral
Oral
Bros.
Bros. I was
Oral
like,
Bros.
I think this is actually one of the original
Yeah, we did talk about
ideas.
Oral Bros. Yeah.
Aura Bros.
Brothers of the Snake is an Astartes chapter. Yes, it is. It is taken. You don't want to be nuked from orbit. That's right.
Yeah.
We don't want the 40K guys coming down on us.
Yeah, dude, for sure.
They'll send one guy to sort it out. Yep. All right. Should we wrap
I would
it up?
love to. Okay, so here's the other thing. I talked to Crease about this too. I was just like, dude, if we were both able to quit our jobs and live off of the media, because I want to make, music, videos, we're doing the tours, like all that kind of stuff, and then like other side businesses, whatever, but not 9 to 5, not wagey stuff.
Yeah.
If we could live off of that, then it would be great to bring back the original audio podcast.
Yeah.
As just like an extra thing. It's one day a week. We're doing book reports. We're talking crap. No video. It'd be cool. And
That's what I mean. We can produce an audio show.
yeah.
Yeah.
And do the video show.
Yeah.
And do produced videos.
Yeah.
It'd be great. Do a lot. Because I like live. I personally, my favorite thing is to go live.
The live is great.
I only want to go live.
Yeah.
Occasionally we do recorded shows. I don't know. Russ is like, let's record it. So we record it. He wants to do some editing. He adds, he can then have a little bit of control to like throw in some extra videos. But I love going live. So for me, the ideal situation is we're working on research. We're making produced videos, shorter content. Meanwhile, we're doing a live stream once a week on video, talking smack, talking to you people. And then we're doing an audio show that's maybe like more of the old school content, like the book reports, the deep dives into weird, random strangeness.
Yeah.
So if we were not working 9 to 5s, that would be sick. I would love that. I would love that.
Yeah.
And working with the Artifact Foundation, writing some scientific papers, doing some museum trips, doing some other research trips, totally selling out to the standard model shills.
Yeah.
Like trying to get in bed with modern archaeology so that we can just be total sellouts.
That's been the whole goal, right?
predicted.
Yeah. We're just going to sell out to the
We'll turn into Mr. Beast.
We told them
we'll be shills for the standard model.
We told
just
them.
so that we can get access.
I mean, we told him years ago, like, what the guy accused us of being a psyop or whatever. Remember? And you were like, no. And I was like, yeah, yes, we are. We're just here to mess with your mind, bro.
That's what they hired us for.
That's right. That's what the big checks are for.
Yeah. They paid me to work a 9 to 5.
Sellout bros. There you go. That's an excellent.
There you go.
Sellout bros. Brothers of the algorithm.
Brothers of the Algos. Algo Bros.
Algo bros. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Kyle finished his beer. We can wrap it up. Let's do the one-up boxes and then we can close this out. You can send us, if you join the Discord, which you can do through the website, brothersoftheservant.com, you can get the address for the one-up box.
Okay, this is
send
one.
us stuff if you want to.
This is
one. Okay, let me see what this is.
This is another one.
Yeah, Laura goes through them and makes sure there's no bombs.
This is the second one.
Whoa. Whoa. Snakes! Look at this.
Oh wow. 3D printed snakes.
Yeah, a bunch of the pieces fell down.
Dude, these are cool. Baby snakes.
Baby snakes and stickers.
Wow.
Lots of stickers of snakes. This is great.
This is like all these baby 3D printed snakes. That's actually pretty cool. It's like a new kind of Mardi Gras beads.
Let's see. Dear snakes and watcher, brothers, serpents, and slitherers, lend me your beers. As I sit here listening to this album, you may know it. Procession? Okay.
Aha.
So I'm a fan. Guilty. But how can I truly express what feels like years worth of gratitude in one short letter other than flattery?
Oh.
And then thanks with gifts. Your work, dedication, and passion can be felt in all that you do.
Thank you.
Please know this applies to all hands in this proverbial stew pot as well. What shines is a fantastic community of wonderful people who you have helped organize into a thriving society. I am Red Snake in your Discord, Project Red Pro. To be exact, the gifts are from Red Snake the Younger or Son of Red Snake. Please enjoy the book as well. Should we ever get the time to sit and talk, it would be my honor. Thank you so much. This is awesome.
These are like
Yeah.
the kids' drawings.
From the Son of Red Snake.
That's cool. Like colorings. Very
Red
nice.
Snake the Younger or Son of Red Snake. Yeah.
Very nice, Son of Red Snake.
Thank you.
Much appreciated.
And the book is Project Charcoal, the hidden Kabbalah current of the Wissahickon Valley by Mr. Alan Wagner. That's cool, dude.
I like all the snakes. These are cool.
Oh, yeah.
Snakes are definitely the good guy, people. When we change our name, we're gonna pretend that we never said that.
Okay, other one-up box. SnakeBros and fam. Thank you for all the hours of education and hilarity. I've finally caught up, damn it. And even better, I caught up on the episode where you read my email. This was epic! Todd at the dump texted me when it was live, and I can't tell you how excited we both were. As for the art at the dump, I gave the previous guy some postcards that he hung on the wall, but it was hilarious to listen to all the speculation. As I've been doing what's called dirty keto for a year and a half, you can eat all the cheese you want. The real key is getting the majority of your calories from animal fat, like 70%. Lettuce is fine, but giving up bread was rough. Yes, dude. Giving up bread is... Hope you enjoy these offerings, and I hope the shirts fit. Wash them inside out, and they should last a long time. Thank you both so much. Once again, I'm truly better off for having found you. So shout out to Todd, who's fine with being doxxed, for spreading the word. Warm and fuzzies. Eli, the dump art guy. P.S. $50 Dynasty is amazing, and I share the music with as many people as I can. I'm definitely going to become a Patreon when funds improve.
Thank you,
bro.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. This Ring of Stones and other poems. The poem.
Aliens meeting humans.
Oh, dude, look at that one.
There you go.
I'm not saying it was aliens, but I'm with Laura. It was definitely aliens. Yeah.
The art at the dump guy.
The art of the dump guy.
So good. Thank you.
Man, this is awesome. Thank you so much.
That's cool.
Oh, yeah, that is really cool. I'll have to put some of these up. I'll take them with me when I move. I'll take a few with me and hang them up
We
in
got
my
this
studio.
Whole deck of art cards.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, these are cool. Oh, this is a little like almost a little bit of
Are these actual cards here?
Escher influence here.
Oh, okay. Visual artist.
Very cool.
Sweet. Eli Porter.
Postcards.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
Thanks.
Thank you
we
guys
got?
so much.
What's playing here?
Yeah. Brothers of Charcoal. The names are still coming in.
The old intro song. Thank you so much. We love you.
We always have.
Always will.
Good night, Adamu.
Get back to work. And now I will change scene.